Get free Rise Points, gift cards, and much more.
And make sure to use the code MONK to receive an extra 50 points. Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? Captain Monk here. In today's game, we're playing some Warring Kingdoms Azir on the PBE with the brand new skin, of course. Let's get ourselves here some items. I'm thinking the Dorn's Ring, a few health potions, and the Warding Trinket would be good for us. Look at the teams here today, guys. Of course, yours truly playing that Azir mid. Also have Top Marin playing as our Lee Sin in the jungle. Rowdy Devil playing as our Thresh support. Also got Lord Umbra playing as our Scion in the top lane. And last but not least is, well, Nidalee with Stormare Surge playing ball lane. Yeah, it's the PBE, guys. You can't really control all these things all so much. One thing that I would really like to do, of course, is play with a pre-made 5 on the PBE, but right now, unfortunately, Flex is kind of broken where you'll never get into a game. I was literally sitting in queue forever, and if you play solo duo, which is what I'm doing with Scion here, actually, Lord Umbra, you get idiots on your team. Like this guy, he's playing this. I mean, he's not an idiot just because he's playing this, but based upon the evidence, I don't think he's very smart. I don't think this is going to work, but we'll see. I could be wrong. I may be eating my words. Maybe this is secret OP, and we'll find out soon. And he's pinging lots here, so I'm thinking he wants some help. Let's go and get our W here, because we got nothing else we can get. And hold on, the knockup's going to come in here on Vi. Let's focus her and get the damage done. And there we go. First blood for us. That's what you get, you silly fool. Not paying attention and shit. All right, cool. So let's head to lane now, because, like, I'll help Scion out, but, like, I'm kind of more interested in going mid lane and doing mid lane related stuff than having a level 1 fight, unless we get a catch. But, I mean, we do have the catch. Oh, I should be here for this. You know what? It's fine. Oh, and the blue buff's resetting. No, I'm so sorry. You know what? It's fine. Let's just go back around the edge here and go over to mid lane. We have missed 3 minions, but you know what? We have a little bit of XP. I don't know how much exactly. 11. I didn't realize we could hover that until I tested it myself. And, well, now we know. So yeah, definitely down in XP, but we have ourselves a kill, and so a bit of an advantage over Lux, but we have to be careful anyways, because that gold advantage means nothing unless we buy items, which we have not done yet. So let's just chill for the time being. Gonna take an E to the face there, but no problem. It looks like we are losing Thresh in our jungle there. The level 1 fight is still going, and I just noticed they have a Draven top. PBE, you are so great. But you know, that's the cost of playing with a new skin sometimes, guys, is you have to play with some really weird stuff, but that's not a problem for us. We're in a matchup here against the Lux in the mid lane, which is pretty standard, and we're playing as Azir. So I got no complaints. I also got myself that first blood, so that was really nice. I'll use my Q there, just make sure I don't miss that. I'll ping the missing as well. This my team is aware that I have no idea where my laner went, but she is back now, and I think I'm gonna miss that one no matter what I do. So I'll just let that happen and get this next one. That's one thing that's really important, I think, when you're playing League of Legends is be aware of which minions you have no control over dying or whatever. Because a lot of people will be like, oh, I'm going to do my best to get this one and use all my cooldowns, and they're still going to miss it. Like, if you think you can get it using all your cooldowns, then maybe do it. But it's okay to let some die if it's just not worth it. Because then you can hold out your cooldowns and still have them available for something else you might want to use later, whether it's hitting a champion or getting some other minions, right? So calculate a little bit, right? Like what you want to do. So like right there, I knew I could get that one and move the soldier up. So like maybe get the next one, or mess up 2 instead. Of course, right as I'm explaining things, I make mistakes, but you know what? We're not perfect, but we're accepting of that, and that's the first step being better. So let's go ahead here and just look for some poke, I think. If we get some auto attacks on her and she comes close enough, we might be able to do it. So there we go, getting 3 hits in, getting that Thunderlord's proc. We are going to take some damage, but I think it's worthwhile getting some minions back as well. What's the CS like? 17 to her 10. Okay, so we are actually beating her so far, and that's really nice to see. And this E is going to hit me, unfortunately. Maxing the Q here, though, on the Azir. It is your biggest burst of your 3 spells. You can max the W, but I wouldn't recommend it, as I don't think it does... Wow, I'm that weak? I don't think it's really what you want to do. I think the damage on it scales with level. I might be wrong. It maybe points to the spell. I'm not entirely sure, but I know for a fact that all the pros max Q, so let's not get into the nitty-gritty numbers and just know that the pros probably know best and they max Q, and just go with that and leave it at that. Also, while we're still on the gameplay here, guys, of course, if you want to support the channel, make sure to drop that like rating, as it helps out a ton, and I would really appreciate it. Even if it's a dislike rating, ratings are what I'm looking for, because it lets me know what you guys think of the video, and it also helps the channel, because it's all about total ratings. But yeah, you'll notice here in this lane, because Lux is very, very ranged, I'm ranged as well, but she's much more ranged than I am. Her spells have a greater max range. I'm sitting a lot further back and just kind of getting minions and looking to build a CS lead instead of fighting her. Not to mention as well, she has an XP lead on me, so she's just stronger in every single trade I go into. And I don't really want to be fighting somebody who's stronger than me. That's just unwise. I mean, like in the school grounds in elementary school, did you go and pick on the guy who's double your size? No. I mean, I'm not saying Lux is double my size, but you get the general concept. Because the general concept is still there. You pick on somebody your own size. If not somebody who's smaller than you, apparently. I mean, that's the way I like to roll a lot of the time, which makes me sound like a bit of a bully. But you know what? I'll be a bully with pride. How about that? How about that? So yeah, let's just keep hanging out here, gain some last hits. I'm actually missing that one right as I say that. The irony is strong. Lee Sin looking for the gank, I think, maybe, but... Alright, never mind. He's just going to shield me from nothing. Thanks, dude. Much appreciated. And get this last hit here. So yeah, staying at 34 to her 20. We're definitely building a CS lead, and often in League of Legends, if you don't see an opportunity to get a kill, there's nothing wrong with just farming. A lot of players will disregard that and be like, no, I need to kill this person. I need to make sure that they know I'm the best. No, just know that you're the best and that your time will come. Just know that. How about that instead? Don't need to rush into situations to get kills and show off how good you are. You can let the situations come to you. And right as I say that, I get hit by the E, but that's okay. Please. Yeah. Alright. Didn't miss that minion. That makes me happy. Alright, 43 now. Not too bad. But yeah, one thing I will mention about Azir in this game here, guys, is that Azir, for a long time now, a few patches, he's been one of the weakest, if not the weakest champions in League of Legends, stat-wise. And what I mean by this is that his win rate is the lowest. So, by that logic, we can assume that he might be the weakest champion in the game. I prefer to think that he's just not very good, he's not the weakest, and that he's just hard to play. I think that's really what it comes down to. And I'm actually going to walk into the binding here. I'm probably going to die. Yes, I am. But you know what? That's not that bad. And you want to know why? Because we have double her farm. So what she got out of that, maybe 300 gold, and that's definitely bad for us. But it's not the end of the world. Not to mention, we also had that first blood when we killed somebody earlier on. So I'm going to come back to lane with a lot of items, and I'm going to pimp slap the fuck out of her. And it's going to be awesome. So hold your hats, because here it comes. Well, what was that alt? Was that an alt? I don't know if that... I thought that was talking about the situation with me and Lux. I'm realizing it was between Draven and Sion, and it was completely unrelated, so... Let's just disregard that and head back to the lane here. So yeah, we have ourselves the Stinger, which gives some extra attack speed and some cooldown reduction. Both really good stats for Azir. I find myself preferring to get the attack speed component of Stinger, or not Stinger, sorry, of Nashor's Tooth over the Fiendish Codex, and probably because it's more expensive and it's probably giving me more raw stats, and that's probably what it comes down to. But even then, I still prefer to build it, as I find the attack speed makes my damage a lot stronger than having a little bit more AP, and I'm not sure what Lee Sin's doing in their jungle right now. Thresh did get the kill on Vi, though, so it wasn't like Lee Sin died for nothing. Apparently he got an assist, so something must have went down that was in our favor, and I mean, not exactly in our favor, but it wasn't out of our favor. It was a 1-for-1. So I'm okay with that. So go ahead and... Huh. My Sand Soldier didn't hit that minion I was trying to last hit, and barely missing that one. God damn it. It always makes me chuckle when I see minions just the slightest little bit not die to my abilities or my auto attacks. It's just so tedious. But I mean, look at the items, right? She got this. That item costs the same amount as Fiendish Codex. Look what I got. I got freaking Doran's Ring and a Stinger. I've got way more items than this Lux. So yeah, me dying to her early on sucked. It was me being bad and just getting caught. And speaking of being bad and getting caught, I'm trying to get that last hit over there, but I couldn't get it because I had to walk into the range of her E to do that. That's okay. Let's go ahead and just hit her up a little bit. And as the game progresses, our mana costs do remain the same. However, we get more total mana, and it makes it a lot easier for us to spam our spells and poke with them and stuff, so we should be okay. And Lux is missing. I'm going to go ahead and start shoving, because I think she might be roaming bottom. But I'm not sure, but we'll find out soon enough. Don't have my teleport anymore. And that's also why I'm running teleport this game, guys, is because as Azir, I find myself very frequently struggling in the lane phase for the first bit, and later on in the game, it's kind of nice to have... Alright, looks like Lux will pick up the kill here. But you know what? I'm going to clean this up. It's going to be glorious. I do find myself struggling a little bit sometimes, and sometimes I also want that extra TP for the lane pressure to get later on. Let's see what we can do here. I think we can kill the Caitlyn pretty easily. And please? Got him. So close. Lux, please do not laser me. Please do not laser me. Alright. Oh no, Lux, please. Oh, now she has got 3 kills. Drat. Okay, well, at least I live. I really didn't think I was going to live there. I was getting to the point of panicking, where I was like, oh god, did I really not kill this Caitlyn after everything I invested into getting this Caitlyn? And actually, Thresh thinks we can do something here, I guess. I'm not sure what he has in mind. I can't get these last hits. Why am I so weak? It's okay, I got those two. And, maybe? You know, okay, let's try this. You know, this is a good idea. I like this Thresh. I respect his ideas. Good idea, man. This worked. So the thing that was worrying me there, man, is we just didn't know what we were getting into. We knew we had Morgana there, but we didn't have much vision of the rest of their team. Their Vi could have showed up. Somebody else could have showed up. We couldn't confirm or deny anything. And when you can't confirm or deny anything, I hate to say this, but often it's good to assume the worst is going to happen, because that way at least you'll be prepared for the worst. And I know that sounds really, what's the word I'm looking for? Glass half empty. But in League of Legends, a lot of people are really negative. So if you're always thinking in that kind of mindset, I think you'll be prepared for the worst case scenario a lot more often. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. Maybe it does, maybe not. But that's just my view on League of Legends. Be aware of worst case scenario, hope for the best, and be optimistic. But be aware of worst case scenario and be prepared for that too. And it looks like Sion's setting up for a gank mid lane. Alright, I'm down. Let's do this. Just wait for the battle cry of Sion ult. I don't have my ultimate just yet, so I can't really assist him as much as I'd like to. But if Lux shows herself and we can set something up, that'd be pretty dope. The thing is with Azir as well is I don't have that knock-up anymore, so I can't really set up CC on... Ooh, hello, Vi. Can't really set up... Wait, she's only level 5. What the hell are you doing? PB, man. That's all I can say about that one. Can we get her? Not... Oh, no, we did get her. Nice! I was thinking we didn't, but we totally did. And Lee Sin looking for the kick. Not quite going to find it, but we are going to get some auto attacks on the back of Lux. And it looks like Lee Sin will finish off the kill. Very, very nice. Holy crap. What a weird sequence of plays there. I really didn't think we were going to get the Vi. And then my Sand Soldier found her on the backside. And then next thing you know, Lux comes in and we just clean her up. Alright, doing the damage here to the minion wave. Yeah, once we have ourselves that Nashor's Tooth, man, we'll be so much stronger this year. And I actually missed that minion too. Are you serious? What a weird game. It's okay though. 80 minions, 12 minutes. We're actually doing pretty well in the grand scheme of things, but I'm missing a lot that I feel like I shouldn't be missing. And that's always frustrating. It's okay though. Go ahead and get some more auto attacks on this turret. Now I might be wrong about this, but I think they removed the use your W on turrets to do damage. They did, because I'm putting it right on the center of the turret. You cannot do it. That's annoying, because Azir used to be really strong at just pushing towers and being basically a tower control kind of champion where you control their towers by taking them out really easily and then placing yours in their place instead. Right? That sort of champion. And I really liked that theme that he had, but it looks like they've kind of diverted away from that. I also really liked the knock-up on his E. I always felt like the shield was really out of place because you don't really build a HP on Azir. Like, you get a Rylai's, but that's about it. Now, I'm thinking we can kill this Draven here. He's in a position with low mana where I think if Lee Sin comes especially, we can definitely get him. Without Lee Sin's help, though, I might still be able to. But not as much if he goes under tower, so maybe I'll just farm. Because like, there's not really much going on mid lane, so it's fine. I missed the minion. Shoot. It's okay, though. Let's keep on farming here. Push this up, because we know that Draven is low on mana, so he's likely going back to base. He may be sticking around, but I kind of doubt it. So we'll see. We will see. Yeah, he did go back. So now he's going to miss this minion wave. And that is very, very good for both Sion and us. Okay, and Lee Sin looks like he's going for the red here. Sion found the Lux. I'm going to walk mid lane here. Maybe we can set up a flank with Azir. Because there's a few combos you can do with Azir. He's kind of like Lee Sin in that way, where you can set up different angles to knock people into your team. You just got to know how to line it up. And I'm not going to get hit by that. Nice. And I'll just go over here. But yeah, the most basic of Azir combos that I will try and display in today's game and explain a little bit before I do so is using your shifting sands, which is your E, dashing to one of your sand soldiers, and as you're flying, redirecting where you're flying to with your conquering sands being your Q. And this combo is really, really great, as if you use it correctly, you'll be very unpredictable in where you're going, and you'll also be able to position yourself in a way that you can angle your Emperor's Divide, your ultimate, in a way that could really set up some nice plays. Like, you'll see a lot of Azir players place a soldier, dash to it, and then kind of crescent moon it around their enemy team, and then wall them all into their team. And I almost bought the Zhonya's. Not what we want. We definitely want the Nashor's Tooth. Another thing they changed, actually, that kind of affects Azir is they reduced the price and the item path for the Rylai's. They made it 2,600, I think, total, and they also changed a lot of the item components. So it's a lot better, I think, for Azir now. I want to get myself a control word, because we don't have one on the map, but then I get no potions. And I'm not really sure what I want to do right now. I think I will just TP back to lane. There's not really anything going on bottom, not really anything going on top. But I don't really want to walk back to lane. I feel like I want to keep the pressure up, as I am really strong right now. 4-1-1. And we also have the luxury of having a ton of CS. We're just really, really farmed compared to the rest of the game. But you know, it's a PvE game. People don't really farm. They're more concerned with just playing Nidalee and actually, wow, she's going 7-2. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and eat my words. And I mean, it's Nidalee bottom. Like, I didn't think anything of that would happen. That'd be any good, but I was very wrong. Because it's not even Nidalee support, right? Like, that's one thing, Nidalee support, where you heal people and stuff. But This person was going to new lengths, going AP in Italy with Ludens and still crushing their bot lane. Cat Academy just getting destroyed. Also, I love the names on PBE, right? Because there's just so few players in comparison to, like, you know, live servers that people actually get some really cool names. And I thought I saw a Warden here, but I guess not. But yeah, 2 Lux E's, though, got me really chunked, so I gotta be really careful playing against this Lux. But I do hope at some point I'll be able to combo her and show you guys combos. So, see, right there I was trying to combo. I messed it up. But the idea was there. Yeah, next time I get a chance, a good one that is, I will try something. And Dravenalt coming in, probably going bot lane, and actually, Lee Sin's on the run. Let's go for the Morgana. Try to get in range to do some damage to her. I set up a few soldiers, which I can bring back in to the fight here if they can reach. Just can't quite reach her. And she is going to go over the wall here with that explosive plant, but what's going to come of this? I'm going to go into Lux now. Or maybe Morgana? Alright, we got Morgana, but who's next? Lux apparently escaped, but there's a blue buff here. I want to go for this blue buff. I think this would be in our best interest. I just gotta point out, these soldiers look so cool. Like, look at that green little logo hovered above them. No, Nidalee! Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, bitch. It's mine. Alright, Lux on the run. I'm just kind of low here, and I don't really want to give away the blue buff to Lux by mistake. So I'll just go mid and hope and pray to Jeebus himself. And wow, this person's 0-7. GG Ladude. Yeah, GG Ladude is right. You just got destroyed by having a rough game, apparently. Yeah, I think she's maybe just really tilted because we killed her level 1. That could happen. Because it's the PBE. People don't really give a shit what they're doing. They just want to play League of Legends on this server. They don't really care if they win or lose, etc. And let's make sure we don't die to these. I just want to kill some Raptors if I go back, because my HP doesn't really matter if I take it here. I'm just going to go back and heal anyways. So getting some extra gold couldn't hurt. Unless we died would, of course. But yeah, people just don't really care about the PBE, right? So if they have a bad game, it's like, hey, I'm just going to fuck it up for everybody else because I don't care anymore. And go from there. And speaking of going from here, I want to get Spell Pen boots at some point this game, but I can't afford those yet. So let's just get one of these, because I'm thinking from our next item here, we might go for Rabadons. We might also go for Void Staff, maybe Hourglass, all of which are good choices. Luden's Echo is something I like to finish my build off with, but I'm not going to get that until I get probably all 3 of these, if not 2 of these. But we'll see. We will definitely see. But I really want to try out this new Rylai's, because it is changed compared to last patch. And I think it's going to be really good for us. As with Azir, you want that Nash's Tooth, the attack speed, clone reduction, all that good stuff. But then you really want the extra tankiness this item provides, and the slows and AP and all that. And as it's more cost effective, it might be actually more cost efficient now too. Yeah, I don't really know how cost efficient it is anymore. Because like they reduce its stats, but they also reduce the cost. And so when they do that, sometimes they don't do the math perfectly, and they don't keep the cost efficiency the same. Now let's see if we can actually get to Lux here. Hopping over the wall, but I'll get some nice damage done to her. The thing is, though, she's kind of surrounded here. Right? Like, where are you going to go? Let's go ahead and wall her to finish her off, and let's go ahead and get out of the Morgana ult. Okay, nice. Yeah, I didn't want to go back this way just in case the tower aggro stayed on me, so I wanted to go around the long way, and that worked out for the best, I'm pretty sure. And, uh-oh, please, someone save me! Okay, well, we got away from Morgana, luckily, but Caitlyn did find us. I probably should not have gone back into vision. We saw her right there in front of us with that ward. We knew she probably had ult, and that was why she was doing what she was doing. We had every way to get away from that, but we just didn't take it. We just got cocky and thought, no, Caitlyn's not going to kill us. Yeah, I was really faithful if she was going to ult us, that somebody would block it even, but that's my mistake. That's my mistake. I expected something in my team I really shouldn't have. But still, got ourselves a nice kill there onto the Lux. It may have required us tower diving and using our ultimate as overkill, but it was still very, very fun. And looks like Vi's looking for something. She doesn't have boots yet, so she's not going to get there very quickly. Okay, guys. Small tip. If you're playing League of Legends, buy boots. I see so many players forgetting boots, and it's like the most basic of things. Just buy at least these boots, right? The boots of speed. Like, don't have to even finish them. Just get the boots of speed. Figure out what you want to get later on with the boots, if you don't know. But just get the basic ones, because not having them puts you at such a disadvantage, it's ludicrous. And I'm not saying buy them first, every single game, no. What I'm saying is when you can afford them, they're 300 gold, just fucking buy boots. Alright, let's clear this wave up here. Vi dying again, huh? Big surprise. Getting a lot of soldiers set up here. One thing I'd like to see them do with Azir that I doubt they'll ever do, but I would love to see, because it would create a lot of balance for him, is I think they should make it so that his E can trigger off of not just champions, but also off of minions. If you hit a target with your E, I think the shield should proc. Because what that would allow you to do is basically do a Victor effect, where you tank the minion wave with one of your shields, like Victor has that with his Q. I'm going to come behind here and see if we can set something up. There we go. See, there's a really cool play you can do. He is going to flash over, but at least we got his flash. Let's see if I can get back in here with the soldiers. We can. Nice. Okay, Nidalee going to pick that one up, but we definitely got the nice help in there. So what I did there, just to kind of break it down, is I placed my soldier, dashed to it, and then redirected where I was dashing to over the wall, and Nidalee, please. Fuck, I couldn't reach. I tried to scumbag her just like she scumbagged me. I guess karma did get the end of me there. Or the better end of me. But yeah, what was I saying before that, though? I was talking about something to do with items and stuff. I can't remember. If I can't remember, it probably wasn't that important. If it really was that important, then I'm sure someone will bring it up in the comment section asking me, yo, what were you talking about? And I can answer that then, because I'll have reviewed the footage by then. But okay, looks like we killed Lux. Very nice. You went with Magi's, really. Talk about arrogant. You only got 72 CS. I mean, I'm at freaking 180, man. Get out of my level. Gommel. Okay. And with that, let's do some damage to Draven. Why not? Yeah, take it, Draven. You may be Draven, but you still take just as much damage as regular Draven would. And look at the damage Vi takes from me. We are so powerful. And now Vi's gonna die by our hands. See you later. 90 gold. Worth. And get ourselves this inhib tower. Actually, do we want this? I don't think we want this. I think we want blue buff. That's what I want. But yeah, I do apologize though, guys, that this video and this match and this gameplay and all that is just kind of crazy and wild and out of the ordinary. That's the PB, unfortunately, for you. And whenever you see a new skin video, you should just kind of expect that from pretty much any channel. But I normally prefer to keep my videos a little bit more respectable, I'd say, is the best word to describe it. You know, proper opposition, proper teammates, proper organization in my matches. I like to create that in my videos when I'm normally playing League of Legends, but on the PB, you just don't have that much control. And I wonder if we can set up a play here on Lux. My teammates are close, but not super close, and I think my opponents are closer, so I don't want to go in on my own. So let's just dash across the wall here, doing some fancy Shreeman shuffles, as people like to call them. Actually, Shreeman shuffles when you use your ultimate. So that's what I did to Draven up at top lane earlier on. And it looks like a bunch of them are grouping down bottom, but I want to get some minion wave first. Okay, get that, and let's see. I'm gonna be able to get a flank off here, actually. Draven's running, but like, ooh, we found Vi. Yeah, this Vi is just really fucking bad. I'm sorry, but she's so bad. Let's just wall Draven back. Where are you gonna go, friend? One more hit. Aw, oh, Thresh, you scumbag. Taking it from me and shit. Alright, let's just kill Morgana then. See you later, Morgana. Get ourselves a blue buff reset. Very nice. And Lux is on the run, and she's probably gonna get away. But we will get ourselves some minions there. And Thresh is still going for it. Is he gonna find it? I don't know. I'm on the way. Oh, the hook is gonna miss. But yo, ooh! If I hit the Q and then the auto attack, I might have killed her, but I actually missed the Q. Only the auto attack hit, which is kind of strange, because you'd think the dashing portion of the Q would hit if my soldier's able to poke him afterwards, but that's not how it lined up. That's okay. That puts us at 9-2 and 3. Really nice score line for us. Really good farm, but this game's a bit of a stomp. Everyone's doing really well, except for... actually, he wants to keep going or something? I mean, it's just another Vi. Let's go ahead and auto-attack her a bit. Destroy most of her HP pool in a matter of a few hits. Yeah, she's not tanking the slightest. And it looks like Lux is looking for something, but she's not going to find it. But we are going to get some hits on Draven. I'm hoping maybe we can get them here. Yes, we can. We flash. Okay, we good. I just want to get away from the Lux. And we are going to outrun her here, actually. Okay. And they are going to surrender. So that's the game here, guys. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to drop that like rating, as it helps with the channel so very much. I would really appreciate it. Once again, I'm sorry it's only a 24-minute game and a bit of a stomp, but sometimes that just happens to the PBE. There's not really that much control. But if you guys did like it, you know what to do, and subscribe for more videos. You can follow me on social media, so Facebook, Twitter. I don't really use Twitch much, but you can follow me on there as well. And lastly, my Instagram, where I will be posting fitness content. For those of you who've been asking about that, the reason there's nothing on there just yet is because I need to find a gym where they're going to allow me to record videos. There's 2 gyms near me, one of which is pretty big and pretty good quality, but they don't allow us to record there. And the other one's really small where they will allow us to record, but they don't have the equipment yet. So I've been talking to the gym people about there. It's been like, yo, like, can I help, like, fund for proper equipment for this gym? And, like, can I record videos here and all that? And they're saying they're going to actually work towards doing that in January. So stay tuned for that, guys. That fitness content is to come. I just need to make sure I can actually record footage of that in a gym where they're not gonna get me in trouble and give me a fine for doing something that's illegal. So that's all here, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.